Hey everyone, welcome to my video. In this video we are going to be modeling this steering wheel. Let's start. We open a part in front plane. For the first thing that we are going to creating a line, and with control button, point and line relation, I choose midpoint, and the dimension of this construction line will be 430, and in the bottom I have 149 diameter circle, and in up there I have one ellipse. We are going to align this to point, which is 66 by 54. The first thing that we are doing, creating this ellipse, these two objects with surface extrude, 5mm extrude we create, and then we start to work in right plane. On the right plane I open a plane, which is open a sketch where we're going to create one plane, and in that plane another sketch for loft operation. I'm creating my relations. This angle will be, this dimension will be 57, and I have here one extra construction line to give my angle value. This will be 25 and 60, the 2mm line, and this after this we choose right plane and reference geometry with a line and plane option, creating exactly in this line direction a plane, and on this plane we create a sketch. First thing that we are creating here, ellipse again. Ellipse will be in the center, and another point going to be here, and this point to, from this point to this point, between 2 points, 27. After this we just go create one split on the surface. For loft operation I choose this. After we choose the sketch, and with selection manager to edge of this surface, and then creating here a tangency to face value. Tangency value is 1. After this point we are going to create second plane. We look in the right plane and opening a sketch and creating a plane. For creating a plane, firstly of course we are creating a line for plane adjustment and the dimension and the position of plane. This line going to be 55 degree, and this point to here 135, 1. From middle line to here is it's 40. We create here a sketch. Now on this line I will go create another plane. One first option line, and second option right plane, and then exactly I'm creating here a plane. And now here we create a sketch, a little bit looking like an rectangle or square, but it is not in fact. And then we create here one here construction lines. this construction line will be here, and this will be aligned with the existing one. Here we are giving dimensions first. This is 47.5, this is 42.5, and this is going to be perpendicular to this. And now we can make symmetric relations. Both line will be symmetric, and here also 47.5 we see all dimensions. Here 23.5 millimeter, and after this we create 10 radius, exactly the thing that we are trying to obtain, something like this. Right plane again active. I will go create also some split line on the surfaces, because I will go make now some guide curves. I need this edges, surface edges, to make tangency from here to here. First I will create here some tangency from here to here again, another line, spline, and two time a line. This two line will be parallel, and this two line also going to be parallel, and then creating equal curvature. Also there is a little problem, yes, equal curvature, and with this surface, this line and this surface, equal curvature, this surface and this spline, equal curvature. And then I should go lock my curve. I am choosing point and this arc and pierce. It is exactly on the place. This is the most difficult part of this model, because here we create a 3D to 4 time guidelines, 1, 2, and now we are going to create the other two, but the other two is 3D dimensional guide curves. As you see, these curves are just 2 dimensional. Now we are going to make that preparation. Firstly, we are going to create another 2 spline here, 2 split line. After that, we are opening a sketch on right plane. First, we work with 1 spline. This spline to here is a tangency, it's not giving, we'll see. Here equal curvature, here tangency, not gave again. I will go create the normal line, and now equal curvature didn't work. I will little bit play with the curve. This is going to be here pierce, no, seems there is a deviation. I will just go make coincident on this point, and now this is again construction line, and with this line equal curvature, we go create the first one of our guideline, which we're going to combine with 2 line, and then we will obtain 3D dimensional guide curve. I'm looking to my model from side, and from this point and from this point I'm creating 2 arc. This 2 arc will be tangent, and this is going to be pierce. We couldn't create then we are going to help him with this line. There will be tangency, and exactly in this point and this line I have some problem, but we will check. First let's fix this area. Equal curvature, tangency, sorry. With 250 millimeter radius we complete this one, and now the other we are going to handle. This seems our center of this arc, and then I'm bringing this point to center, and now I already gave tangency and we fix problem. And I have here one from side curve, and here also curve. These two curves now going to combine, and we go create on the surface a three-dimensional guideline. When we look from side, exactly you will see this having the curve of that we just before draw on the sketch, and this also having a form of curve that we before put it here. Now we will complete the last one. Again we are opening a top plane, and I will convert this first sketch, second sketch. I will go make mirror, and mirror entities this to other side, and this side going to be construction line. If I'm deleting this one, this will be undefined. I don't want it. I just convert it to a normal sketch. This is a middle line. This is a down one, and now again we make a project curve. Exactly we have now here 4-time curve, as you see. We are almost done. For some colleagues, friends, this can be hard, but try to manage it. It will go add you so much time to think, so much things by doing this. And now I'm defining guide curves. I have 4 guide curves, and we choose all guide curves. When you lose loft and the boundary surface, how much curve you have, that loft operation will be that much accurate and giving good result. Exactly we complete this, and now in the right plane I will go again create some split lines on the surface. We made it, and we continue. And right plane we open a sketch, and we go create here one again a line. This will be here midpoint, main line 6 degree, this line here 43 degree. Both we make a construction geometry, and dimension to here 235, dimension to here 167.5. After this point we just again open a plane, now with a line and point option. Exactly on this line to the normal of line we open a plane. Here we create a rectangle. This is an angle rectangle. We will make it a square by making sort of 2 corners equal, and this line will be collinear, and the dimension is 31, and the radius is 10. Yes, we just make an extrude here, 100 mm long extrude. and we go close this, and we look from right. With the arrows you are able to change the view what you are looking. This was the point, and I make here 25 millimeter, but this 25 is something different than what we want. Our 25 will be here in this direction. Then I am creating here dimension 25 and making splits. I'm sorry guys if it is a hard example, but if you are able to follow this example and make this operations what I'm doing here, you are going to gain a lot of skill on surfaces. And I will add this sketch also in the YouTube with a link, and that you can download and try to do by your own. We create our surface. We have a beginning surface. The only thing that we are going to create here now, two guide curves, again with guide curves with two-dimensional guide curves. One guide curve from here to here, another from here to here, and then we just touch it and changing the this tangency values of the spline. Going to be here equal curve, this here equal curve, this here equal curve, or tangency also fine, but this is not touching the place where we want. Then we just basically pressing control button and choosing two object and giving the relation. Now we go create loft. From here, let's delete it, selection manager 1 and 2, and again with selection manager choosing the whole surface, and guide curves, and here we can open tangency, the other one, this is not, yes, this part also ready, and we go further. We are creating another point, and this point here somewhere in this area again two line and midpoint. In fact, many things what I'm doing here repeat of same things by opening a plane and this kind of things. It will not go make so much problem for you, I believe. 35.5 angle, and the dimension from here 161, and from this point to here 355. We again open here a plane. In this plane now we go create an ellipse. We put ellipse in the center. Ellipse will be 63.5 high, and from here to here 73.83 divided by 2, half, in total 83. and 55 extrude. The other side, 55mm extrude. This also ready, and again from right plane we are looking, we go create one spline. Again we change our spline a little bit. This is in this point, and this is going to be parallel, and 5mm. Here going to be equal curvature. This is going to be equal curvature of this line, and without any value we just make split line and deleting unnecessary part. Now we go connect our two object. Again right plane and 2 times ellipse, 2 times spline, and this cannot be moved, it says, but we will make it. And I'm going to a little bit play with the spline, touching this point with control, tangency, and here also equal curvature. We go move our spline on this point, and then creating some tangency relation. This will be here. If you are not able to catch like me, you just create a construction line, and on the construction line creating a equal curvature. Here also I'm not able to create seams. Sometimes it is taking, sometimes not. I also don't understand SOLIDWORKS. Now I go create here a split on the surface with intersection, right plane, and this object, and then we go back our sketch and equal curvature. I think we should give some value for our this spline. Values for this spline was 150 by 120, and if you are able to change it, it gave error. I don't play so much. Let's leave it like that. It is a video. You can play with this curvature a little bit better. And again a loft, this surface, and again this surface, of course. We choose an unnecessary one. If I'm right, we delete it, and this also ready. And now we go define our guide curves. This is a guide curve. It didn't create our model. Then I think we should do something with this one. Sorry. I delete it, and again coming here. First maybe we can do the split line on both surface. It's going to be easier. Then after we go right plane, and then creating our spline. I use here splines with, without any extra control points. Yes, for example, this is looking so nice. Equal curvature, and this here equal curvature, I'm just leaving like that without giving any dimension. I don't want to have problem with that. Of course we divide the surface and we just go now choosing two-step selection manager. You also can create on these sections sketches. Already we have planes. You can basically use the sketch instead of choosing one by one the corner of edge of surfaces. That's also another way. And then we define our guide curve and another guide curve. We are having one problem. What is it? I don't know. Let's check. Is there here any kind of open gap or something? It seems we don't have problem. I will just go create what I said. There was here a plane. On this plane a sketch, and I will just go create a plane here. This is plane line, this is but this is not so convenient to make it. Let's again start this profile, selection manager, we go create loop, and then this friend, and then this friend. Exactly, now we have it. And then tangency, but the other side tangency. Sketch, yeah, because of its sketch now we are not able to create tangency, but I made normal to profile. This is also fine, guys. Now the last step we are doing, opening a right plane again, here to spline and spline to here, equal curvature, and to here equal curvature. And it is not defined well, it wants some value probably. I will just go keep like that, not defining any value. This is an example. Equal curvature, but you are able to move it, or this is another option to move it, but I'm just keeping here how it is. And then a Lofted Surface, and then second loft area, we choose here and here, and it says open group. This is a problem. And guide curve 1, guide curve 2 again created a problem. Let's a little bit work on it. Yes, guys, I again draw the our splines and its surface comments. We go try again, selection manager 1 and 2, and this point already we have first view. This is going to be first, this is going to be second, and then we finally have it. Sometimes with some little gaps on sketch can create problems. We completed it, and after this point we will just make mirror. The only thing that we need to make now, a mirror, body's mirror and basically mirroring the other part. This operation going to be black, and I already made the sub parts black. As you see, everything is ready. Sometimes in curves something unexpected can happen, and then that means that maybe you have a little gap, maybe a point not connecting to really a surface. Then it can create some problems, but when you renew it, it will be fine. Thank you for watching this video. It is quite long video. I hope it is a very useful video for you guys. If you are happy with the video, if you like it and if you find it really useful, please make comments and like my video. Thank you for watching and spending for your time.